So you've probably come to this tips video because you're either new to the game or just seeking out ways to get better. My name's James Take 2 and I'm going to try and give you 10 solid tips to do just that. This first tip will help most new players. When hopping out of the plane, either jump as soon as you can or as late as you can, to a secluded area if possible. This means that people will only ever be in front of you, allowing you to gather gear and get to new player zones without worrying about players behind you, meaning you can focus on other more important things. Therefore, later in the game, you are able to perform more sneak attacks, as you always have the enemy's back, and hopefully catch them by surprise. This next tip is important for anyone to become more time efficient. When jumping from the plane, to go down as fast as possible, direct your mouse to the floor, so a character is looking down, and at the same time, hold W. Then, try not to head to hills, as the game auto-deploys your chute when you're a certain amount of meters from the ground. Therefore, if you're above a hill, it will deploy sooner than if you go to the lowest point possible, like a road or crater. This next tip is if you'd like to go as far as possible once you've jumped out the plane. So once you have jumped out the plane, if you want to go super duper far, as far as you possibly can, look with your mouse into the horizon, and then with your W key, tap it every kind of half second or second. Some people say that holding it works better, but if you tap it, it allows you to gain momentum. Momentum means more speed, and if speed means distance, then this will get you as far as possible. This is a quick tip, but when you are looting and you found a gun and an attachment, opening your inventory and right-clicking the attachment will automatically put it on an empty slot on that gun, saving a matter of seconds. Here is a very important tip about body armor. Level 1, 2 and 3 body armor give you all the same defensive capabilities. The only thing that changes is how many shots each one can take and how much each one can hold. So if you are against perhaps someone with a level 3 and you've got a level 1, you're not going to be at a disadvantage with defensive capabilities, but you just need to take less shots due to the smaller durability. Another important thing to bear in mind is melee weapons and guns will actually offer you some extra protection. The most common one used is a pan. People will only really take a pan for extra protection. Many times when I've been playing and been running away from enemies or got caught up by surprise, the pan has saved me from getting hit so many times and is definitely worth taking any melee weapon if you see it. What's funny is they don't actually act as a type of body armor, they generally just deflect bullets when they are on your back. Even when you are holding them, they will still deflect bullets, which is awesome because it's so realistic that they do that. A lot of games that wouldn't be a thing and you'd be able to just shoot through them, so it's cool that they added that feature in and it's definitely worth using. For number 7, when using grenades, when you do take off the safety clip and pull it back, you will see a red line which will predict the path the grenade will take once you've thrown it. But bear in mind that this is not just a line to help you aim. When you do see this red arc, that means the clock has begun, and if you hold the grenade for too long, as you can see on screen here, it will just blow up in your hands. Now for a smoke, I guess it's not the end of the world, but if it's a red grenade, you're dead. So definitely a massive deal breaker if you accidentally have the grenade blow up in your hand, so only pull off the safety clip when you need to and when you're ready to throw it. On the topic of grenades, for number 8, when you are holding a grenade, using 5 will cycle through it, so instead of having to open up your inventory and switch, you can hit 5 and it will cycle through, which is a massive tip to save loads of time. Then for number 9, when we are driving, only use your boost to either get up to top speed or when perhaps you're climbing a hill. Otherwise it will just burn through fuel and it won't conserve it at all and you won't gain anything. If you're at top speed, the boost is just wasting fuel. So definitely only use boost when you need to gain to top speed or when you are climbing tougher terrain. For my final tip, when aiming down sight, if possible hold shift. This will make your player hold their breath, allowing for more accurate and steady shots. But keep in mind, it will use your player's oxygen supply, so don't do it for too long at one time. Otherwise you will start taking damage. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope to have helped someone out there get better at PLAYERUNKNOW'S Battlegrounds. If I did help you, please leave a like, because it helps me to carry on making videos like this. Again, thanks for watching. Bye bye guys.